It's sports only on the Legbete TV radio. I seriously love listening to it. Hello, everybody. What's up, people? My name is Timmy Dakolo, and you're listening to
Friday
TV radio.
It's Friday.
TV radio. Unifying broadcasting. Listen.
I like that lineup.
You are listening
I love it.
to Legbete TV radio.
I love it.
Legbete TV radio. We dare to lead. This is radio like you never heard before. Legbete TV radio. The pathfinder for radio.
Yeah, when we were growing up, there is this feeling that some of our parents, lions at home, but pussycat at outside. They beat their anyhow, but you never ever see them fight their mate outside. You're always wondering, it's a thought you have that you never spoke out. You have this thought that you're so strong in beating me, but I've not seen you fight your mate outside before. But you know, if you open your mouth and say it, that's the end of the this is the end of Solomon Grande. So you just keep quiet. That's exactly the story of Brighton and Hove. At home, they would beat Manchester United, beat everybody in the Premier League. They went to go and play in Europe, and they were beaten 3-2. Well, you could say they scored 2 goals, so it's not really a bad thing. There's always one thing that I've always wondered in my life since I was a kid. Be a man. Don't cry. Are you not a man? Be strong. When it comes to women, oh, don't make me cry. Like, then when they sing song, Sweet Mother This, My Dear Mama, even gangsters, Tupac, sing for song for Mama. What's it called? Boys to Men, a song for Mama. The one where still try to sing for Papa, Luther Vandross, now Papa will not die. And he don't sing the song because of the Papa, he sing the song because of the Mama. What do men even do, say? What kind of world we live in where men cannot really be allowed to express themselves, show emotion? If you cry as a man, like, okay, you go to the cinema, for instance. Let me give you a very good example now. As a man, you go to the cinema and you watch a movie that is touching and you cry. You go trend, they go use you TikTok. What kind of man are you crying? Wow, this one then a woman rapper, na momo. I don't understand. I'm just wondering. Well, we live in a society where, and succinctly put, I captured it in one of my posts. Because sometimes, like I always say, I'm a student of the society. I always love to study the environment. So I made 2 posts that is creating a whole lot of buzz. Some people think like, I'm just making that thing just to get traction. No, it's not traction. One of those things that I don't do, even though as a YouTuber, as a content creator who should be crazy about traction, is that I want to be very, very objective with my content and what I post, because again, I'll be accountable for them. So I wrote this thing. I said, you see this darkness you people are ranting about in the music industry. The sports media do way worse. We not get music to sing our experiences. Owners of media houses, not devil. And then it's buckward. You know how buckwide your post will be when somebody like Alibaba shows up and repost what you have posted. You know that you have touched something. Okay, you struck a chord. Now, just that when I thought that was it all, then I posted something else again. Because for me, post and move. I'm not really that post and dwell on it. And to make the matter sweeter, Murphy Jamba showed up, and because some people, I can always say that Esagnedaf is not the guy that is most loved. So I'm not like a guy, people like me, people want to no, people don't really like me like that, and I don't pretend about it. Just very handful of people who are crazy like me too, who they mad like me, I like me. Because society really do not like to associate with people like me, because people like me are not conformists. And if you're not a conformist, you're not going to be loved. That's just the truth. You're not going to be loved. You're not a guy who say diplomatically, who try to impress everybody, who try to please people, who try to be nice. You're not going to be loved. And I know that from like when I was small. So I didn't try to conform to anything. So I wrote this piece again. I said, just a small thing. I said, we cry for the dead and keep malice with the living. Then envy the successful and avoid the broke ones. What an interesting life we live. You know, and people are showing up in my DM and all that. Okay. Divergent opinions are allowed. The only thing that's not allowed is insult. Okay, you can disagree, you can go your different ways, but this is leading to somewhere. And somebody sent me a very long message on my DM. I'm not going to mention his name. I'm going to keep him safe, but it's interesting enough for me to read. Yes, it's Friday, and you know how it is. Friday is anything goes. Yeah. So I've never introduced myself. Okay, but let's see. He said, good day, but I am following the discussion on your page. And that's on the post where I say, you see this darkness you people are ranting about in the music industry. The sports media do way worse. Okay. And he said, you see all these things you did discuss. It happens in all sectors of the Nigerian system. I am a teacher in a private school. I don't want to make general comments there. That's why I came into your inbox. Not that I am afraid, just want to protect some people that will be sanctioned for my comment. That's a good one. That's why I'm also not mentioning his name. Some private schools are dead zone. You can't move from that place to another because they are all the same. They hold meetings and they know themselves, the kind of laws they operate with in their schools are killing. As a man, you just have to continue to manage, except you get a government appointment, which has been hijacked by the politicians for their people. Okay, in my place of work, permission is a taboo. Even to quickly rush to the bank at break time to sort out urgent financial issues won't be granted. Can you imagine my principal telling me that what I did doing in the bank? I told him I want to send money. He told me, why can't I transfer? I had to show him the cash with me. Another case, I was sick and informed my principal. I was on admission for 2 days, only for my principal to call me the third day that he hadn't heard from me. That, am I not okay? I had to go to school on the 4th day with plaster on my hands, practically dragging myself into the school. When he saw, because I was useless in school, so to say, he now said I can go back home. I later told him, if I want to lie, I won't do it against my health, which I won't do. Okay, my brother, this issue is in all sectors. I don't know if it is a Nigerian thing or the rich oppressing the poor globally, but thank you, Elegbete, for raising it up. It can only get better. Thank you very much. I can't mention your name, but yeah, you know yourself. I'm sure you're listening this morning. And it's been a while. You know, I tell people that I worked officially when I signed my contract in 2012, Abrila. I worked for 2012 April to August 2017. I got fired. No break, no off, nothing. I used to say, I pride myself in saying I work 8 days in a 7 days a week, the way I work, right? And people don't understand what that really means, but it is hard. And then to be victimized and to be treated the way we were treated. So let me read an extract from what Murphy posted so that you guys have an idea of the kind of society we live in. And this is not me trying to rubbish anybody, but this is truth coming out. Let me put out something that Murphy put out. Murphy said, I did tell you, I remember when somebody wrote one foolscap sheet of letter to almost 240 radio stations for Nigeria, make them not employ me, Murphy Jemba, for any radio station. Shefe Pamini, them no want make I see food shop. And, you know, a lot of people, there were a lot of comments on that response by Murphy Jemba. And it went this far to the point where Murphy replied to somebody because the person was asking, Murphy, wahala do, I can't believe that ever happened. So they don't want you to progress, so you must work and die there. And Murphy replied, he said, The day I left, I got 18 solid offers from different radio stations and media outlets. The next day, it was like 24 offers on the table. The next few days, the letter started flying across all the radio stations, dispatch riders, and emails flooded all NBC affiliate media houses. And most of the CEOs called me, showed me the letter. Your previous Oga say, make we not employ you. Do not employ Murphy Jemba in capital letter. Kini Moshe Aradubo Emagmamio. You know, that's what Murphy wrote on the comment. That's just like a pinch of salt compared to what a lot of people face. My question is, what kind of Nigeria are we building? I agree that a capitalist is about making profit, but the side of a capitalist that we don't talk about is the draconian side of a capitalist in Nigeria who only think that everything is about them. It's about them. I pray all the time. I tell my wife, I say, one of the biggest prayer that I'm praying as I'm bootstrapping and working very hard to build this is that I do not become the things that I hate about entrepreneurs, about CEOs, about business owners. The things that I hate is to slave people to their death while I'm living the high life. Okay, so I need to be able to learn how to tame it. And I keep a lot of people around me as my reminder, as my accountability partner. So I have quite a few people, focus group of people, one who are my age mates, some who are older than me, people who don't need anything from me. Because the thing is, people who need something from you cannot tell you the truth. So as we grow, and I'm just using this for people, that's the older generation will not change. That day, Toby Adekmaju will tell you the story of how a senior colleague in the industry made sure it doesn't grow. And you can count a lot of people like that. Not like their growth is affecting you, not like our growth is disturbing you, but just imagine, I got fired. You took my car. You wrote everybody, don't give him a job. You wrote agencies, don't give him adverts, don't give him anything. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, my verified Twitter handle with a lot of followers got hacked. I'm not saying, oh, now you hack him, but I'm just saying this thing. Like, do people not consider that one day you push this person to war and then they'll become very bad? You know, the thing about doing evil is they will become bad. They might not get to you, but they'll get to your children because your children are as vulnerable as anything. It's just a simple thing. You know, to plan evil, they're easy. I used to tell somebody, I say, where my mother come from? To make person mad, now 42 naira, 50 kobo. 42 naira 50 kobo. And you know the funny thing, you don't even need to take anything of the person. Just know the person name, take a picture of the person, you're gone, right? That's how easy it is to make somebody mad. But to make somebody successful will take a lifetime or 10 generations of hard work. Just think about that for a minute. You're pushing people to a place where they no longer value themselves. And think about the person who doesn't value himself. You know, as we all talk about the Mobad, and everybody's accused me that I don't talk about Mobad. The reason I don't talk about it is that I don't have all the facts in my hands, and I'm not good at talking about things that I don't have the facts. So I needed to realign this, okay? Saviki said, I remember they said we collected a loan from that's not true. That's not true. First off, nobody collected loan. They woke up one morning and said, we need you guys to have a car, blah, 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 blah. They gave us money to buy a car. Then we paid the money completely. Then out of nowhere, they came up with one clause that if you leave, you will not have to pay a 2 million bonus. That's criminal, right? That's one. If you don't, they will take the car. How do you create that kind of thing? But it's a different thing. What I'm saying is, as we grow, let's leave the ones that are already there. They will die one day, they will leave. As we grow, you see this thing was saying about Mobad, Naira Marley. There is no competent court or police that have said it's Naira Marley that killed him. That's why I don't get involved in the conversation. But using my own experience as an example, my first prayer is, God, may I not treat people the way I was treated where I was fired, right? But as we grow, if we really want in Nigeria that we will be proud of, or probably our children will be proud of, because I mean, some of us are really old. We are closer to 6 feet than closer to making a strong impact. We should learn from this and not treat people who work for us. Yesterday, one WhatsApp group, I said, everybody in the WhatsApp group was just chatting in the mobile. You know, the better for Naira Marley. And you know me, I know they too like the WhatsApp group. But if I did, I'm always going to be a problem. And I I said some of them where they shout more bad than Naira Marley, yes. So on a house help, they live worse than the people where the Jewish people, the 6 million Jews who where they keep for ostrich, I'm going to they call them. Una there they shout Naira Marley. Una not get 10% of what Naira Marley get to. But on a house help, back in the day when I used to go to church, I don't go to church anymore. There's something I said one day in church. I said, if I can identify your house help from your children, you're a bad person. In church, and it was a business fellowship that we're having, and we're just talking, and we're talking about people, Christians' behavior. I said, if I can identify, you're coming to church and I can identify that's the house help, you're a bad person. There's no two ways about it. They don't convince me. Like, I tell my workers that one of the things that make me know that a company is useless, go to a company, look at the staff, their belt, the men, their belt, their shoes, and their collar. There's nothing anybody would tell me. Let them be in the biggest building, the finest building. The color of the guys, their belts, and their shoes will tell you whether this company is a good place or not. When you're looking for a job or you want to do business with anybody, just look at those three things. And for the women, look at their bags, their hair, and their shoes. There's nobody who wants to look bad. Circumstances, there's my mom would say, my mom get one English when she speak. No man is born wicked. Man made man to be wicked. So somehow when we march and block road and create traffic and we're doing it for a good cause, let's do introspective thinking. It's not just about mobile. It's a make we look ourselves, whether we did or there's something that Mr. Harry Walla tweeted the other day, and it just made sense. And we're talking about people who like to put negative story about the league, and he said, this is how I'm rephrasing. I'm not going to be able to remember it, but this is what he said. He said, for as long as it's not coming from me, make it no better. Some people have that mental, that behavior, that character of, since not be me they do them, if any other person they do them, even if I what I won't do before, but because not be me they do them, make it not see the light of day. Why would somebody else be doing it when I'm the one that's supposed to be doing it? And we have a lot of that. First off, in my line of job, I see that a lot. I go create content for the league. People be blackball. I'm like, oh, but you want the league to grow. And if the league grow, it will benefit you. It will benefit me. Why are you blackballing it? Why are you destroying it? Why are you, like, I beg forget, today we don't see content for the league. I see people. Some people will grab it and send to me. I don't tell them, don't they send me, because the truth is, I'm not going to go fight them. I'm not going to do them anything. Just let me be. Let me have my happiness of wanting to create content because I love it. Not because somebody is pushing me or I'm afraid of one person, just because I love it. Because if you come to think of it, since I started, I've been doing it with my own fun. So it's not like, oh, somebody say, and I'm going to do it. So I'm motivated by somebody's money. I just love it. And it's okay if certain people don't like it and people talk against it. Well, let's come back to the Spurs. My name is Sedafi Matthew. So you love to come in the logo of Spurs. I needed to get that out of my chest. And please, guys, ladies, everybody, treat men the way that they treat women sometimes too. Now, we still need all this love and attention. Why? Think about it for a minute. A man will deal with house rent, and I know some women do all that, but generally, a man will deal with house rent, school fees, other sundry bills. Maybe the woman just contribute to the food of the house, which is, I'm not playing it down. No, I'm not playing it down. So women don't say, oh, doesn't even value what we do. It's a chauvinist, it's a this. No, that's not. I'm not a sexist. When you ask a man, like Nadu will say in one of his posts, when you ask a man, how are you? He will say, I'm fine. It's not, men are not always fine. And then you come again and nag and put all those many extras on them. It could be crazy, So let's treat our fellow men, check on the friend, check on the brother, check on the guy, even if he's your egbon, check on them, how they're doing. The country is really biting hard. And also be grateful to anybody this time of this economy, anybody who is kind enough to give you something. I'm going to say this common, for all this money we get, and this small thing. I remember sending somebody 100K one time, a former classmate who asked me for help. I said 100K. Go to a group of our classmates, say, imagine, you go to social media, they form big man. I ask her for help. Now only 100K send me. So I'm thinking, what was I supposed to send? 1 million? 10 million? We were not really friends when we were in school. We were not really friends, like friends. You guys were, I was too poor to be anybody's friends anyway. My parents were really poor when I was in school. And that's why I've always had my hustle on. And now you are asking me for money. You remember the time when they were using motor to come and pick you from school? You passed front of my house, but I never picked me. But I sent you the money. And then you had all this, the show big boy for social media. And in only 100K send me. I don't understand where I'm for show big boy for social media. I thought I'm just living my normal life. You don't understand? And you know the funny thing, that very occasion where I sent that money, I actually borrowed the 100K from Bros Alibaba to send to this person, and then I pay back later. But that's how the person felt like, oh, it's a big boy, send me 100K. 100K 2 years ago, not be no good. God will judge some people. Let's come back to sports anyway. Roman Abramovich paid 140 million to buy Chelsea in the late spring of 2003. Manchester City had just played their last ever game at Maine Road, Nigeria. Maine Road. They lost 1-0 at home to Southampton and literally sold the door to Kevin Keegan's office for £70 and the seats for £12 a pop. Okay, it's fair to say then that Chelsea's Premier League money arrived a good while before City's did. While Peter Kenyon, briefly employed by Chelsea as chief executive, was promising to turn the world blue, City did not even wear the most prominent color in their own town. They were not the most dominant force in their own community because red was the color. Where that red is Obaradevo right now. Abramovich cash had swept Chelsea to 2 league titles and a couple of league cups by the time Abu Dhabi petro dollars washed up at City doors in August 2008. So it's worth asking just how a club with such a head start on the one that is now Europe's dominant force has managed to fall so far behind. Well, they say it takes one kingdom to fall for another to rise. We will find out the answer. Talking about falling, it seems like right now you cannot give Onana anything to hold because things are really falling apart and the centers cannot hold. A journalist caught him not being able to keep hold of his keys. His car keys fell off his hand. Can't catch the ball, can't save the ball, can't save Manchester United, can't even hold his own car key. As small as that. That's how bad it is. The story was written. Andre Onana's handling woes continued as Man United players return home following their Champions League defeat to Bayern Munich, with the goalkeeper picture dropping his car keys. Onana was at fault for the opening goal of Manchester United 4-3 defeat to the German champions after allowing Leroy Sané's weak shot to slip through his grasp. The goalkeeper has earned praise for his response to the setback after requesting television interview post-match to front up his mistake. But the English media, I said it when he was shouting on Harry Maguire, and I said this boy was not wise. This is pre-season. Maguire's mistake is a documented one. You're not the one that will come and cast and bind him. It's English problem. Let the English deal with it. But he did not listen to wise advice. The English press would never. What has car key dropping from his hand really got to do with anything? But I'm just showing you the side of the English that is brutal, like very, very unforgivingly brutal. And that's how you see it. Arietta is refusing to terminate his £40,000 a week Nottingham Forest contract despite not playing for 2 years after he returned on field for preseason. Arietta is a player at Nottingham Forest, in case you're wondering who that is. He wants to see out the remainder of his existing £40,000 a week Nottingham Forest contract despite not playing for 2 years and the club trying to come to an exit agreement. The man said, no, we die here. We die here. No play me, I don't mind. Well, another coach is there that they want to fire. They want to kick him out, but they don't have £4 million to pay him. So we die here. We will relegate together. Everton are unlikely to have funds to sack Sean Dyche during the 777 partners protected £500 million takeover, with the under fire Toffee's boss protected by a £4 million clause if he is dismissed before the end of his contract. Aye, coaching abroad, good. Oh. But as when you put such a security on a contract, does it really motivate the coach to do well, especially when you don't give him the type of players that they need? Aberdeen boss, remember, over 30, almost 40 years ago, if I'm not mistaken now, that a certain Silas Ferguson led Aberdeen to win against Real Madrid in the Cup Winners' Cup. That was the beginning of his journey into the top flight, and then we went on to Manchester United. Some match fixing and 13 title thereafter. The rest, as I say, is history. Yes, if I talk Silas Ferguson, I'm going to say it here. If you not like on our vest, on like on our squeeze face like monkey will lick lime. If you not like on our do mad like Uayelala strike, it not consign me. If I mention Silas Ferguson, if I don't mention match fixing, join them. Or if I mention Tottenham Hotspur and I don't mention shit, join them, there's going to be a problem. I would mention it. Come and beat my idea. NBC need to regulate this one. I just tell them that one I know. They not get, and I not get a one on my phone. That's how that one pass. Aberdeen boss Barry Robson says 2-1 loss to Eintracht Frankfurt in Europa Conference League gives the players confidence they belong at this level. For losing, not for winning. Everybody get the way they see this life. This life, balance. Some club fans, they vex for their fans, say they win 1-0 or 2-0. Or they win 3-0, or even consider one goal for a 4-1 win. Some people, they celebrate, say not only 2-1 they lose, that means they're big boys. This life is not balance. This life, I can't keep myself. I need some Barry Robson is seeing right now. Barry Robson insisted that their performance last night could be the spark that turns around what has been a poor campaign so far. This is a great start under pressure. Rangers boss Michael Bailey calls on his players to back up a Super Bowl 0 win over Real Betis and banish early season woes. Those people in Scotland, they have something that they are smoking. We just haven't found it yet. Michael Bailey has told his Rangers players they must back up a superb win over Real Betis to complete a turnaround from their early season woes. N'Golo Kante. Kante opened his Al Ittihad goal scoring account in emphatic fashion after scoring a long range screamer in their 2-1 win on Thursday night. The French midfielder who secured a free move to the Saudi side in June, scored the all-important winner for his side against Al Fateh FC. Kante is 32 years of age now, collected the ball on the edge of the area just before halftime, before unleashing an effort at goal, which cannot off the crossbar and flew into the net. And talking about Saudi Arabia, let's not forget breaking news that I know I don't do breaking news, but I'm in control of the story, so I can't do it. Yes, one of the top goal scorer in the league last season, in the Nigerian Professional Premier Football League, Imade Osarako has signed a 4.5-year deal with Dubai United FC, and he is going to be unveiled in Dubai on Monday or Tuesday. Yes, Bernard Insurance did well to collect a little money there and also put a sell-on clause with a good percentage when he moves from Dubai. The club is owned by some Russian oligarch. You know that since they drive Roman Abramovich from England, he's gone to Dubai. I mean, last time I was in Dubai last year, they showed me over 3,000 units of houses that was bought by Roman Abramovich and his entourage. So that's where they are safe haven, and they are investing in the league heavily. They also own clubs in Cyprus, in Russia, and some other European, Sweden and some other European countries. So they could do an exchange program as well. And who knows? The league has started in Dubai. 2 games played already. United have not started well. They've drawn 1 and lost 1. They are looking for goals desperately. And the contracts details have been, been put under the wrap a bit until they unveiled him. But what he will be earning as a player of United is about 4 times the money. About 6 times the money that Bernard Insurance currently pays him. So you know how it is. It has to go. Securing the bag is the goal of your career, nothing else. Every other thing is aesthetics. Tottenham chairman Daniel Levy has come out to say, I admit I was wrong. I made a mistake. Employing Jose Mourinho and Antonio Conte was a mistake. First time in the history of Jose's coaching, Jose Mourinho will reply this man. I'm telling you, the Jose that I know, I don't know about Antonio Conte, but the Jose that I know will reply this man. He said it was a mistake. I says their style of winning is different from what Spurs need. Now, this shitty club, this shitty chairman and his shitty club have the audacity to say the style of Jose Mourinho and Conte. He said, what did Spurs get? Who be Spurs? Who is Spurs? to be doing shakara about how people think they win and how people don't think they win. Who the hell is Spurs? On Tuesday night, the Spurs chief sat down with Son Yumi and Ange Postecoglou at the fans forum to answer some questions from supporters. I know what they're doing, though. As shitty as Spurs can be, and I know that Gwen is frying her face right now, but you're too fine. So even if you fry your face, you're not going to walk like monkey will look like. I know what they're doing as Spurs. The Spurs chairman knows that the fans are angry, and this is something that, as bad as Spurs, I think MPFA clubs can learn from. If you notice, in the last couple of days and weeks, they've been doing different fans forum, coming out to explain that Hurricanes contract have a buyback clause, like say they go really go buy him back. Foolish man. But they are engaging the fans, which is very, very important, because truth be told, no fans, no football. Yes, I believe in that. No fans, no football. There's a whole lot of value change that fans bring. And they've been doing that. They do that with players, interacting with the fans. The chairman brings himself to that level to interact with the fans. Now they're bringing the coach, integrating him into that. Because the thing is, no matter how big your brand is, goodwill is priceless. I always say it. People loving your brand. People know, I mean, large people know that Coca-Cola is poison, but they love the brand, and so they take it irrespective, just like smokers and cigarettes. Said the person will make the cigar say you are liable to die young. You are liable to die young. In other words, this thing is slow poison you take. Hey, I don't even to stick. I don't even know what they're called anymore, because I mean I'm not in that department, but I see people. And you know that smokers are the most confident people in this world. One smoker will see another smoker that he does not know, not met him before. He'll say, but I just take that thing. You don't know whether the man to that person say they smoke that thing. He get hepatitis B or get AIDS or Ebola or COVID or anything. You just think you man drag, but man drag. From straight for somebody's mouth. I don't know. Again, they know how to beg lighter, smokers. Please, you guys tell me where you get this thing from. Where you are able to beg for lighter anywhere, beg cigar anywhere. That's why I say I discriminate against smokers. So I used to have one boss, the best Nigerian boss I ever worked with. Temisa Komi. Temisa used to smoke sharp. He used to visit my house. We shop finish. He said, oh boy, I don't fit to house smoke. He stand aside. I just look at like, for real? But hey, so one of the best guy, one of the best human beings that God bless my life with. So when we talk about the bad ones, we should also talk about the good ones. And Temisa Komi, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. They don't make God don't make me like that guy anymore. God don't make me like that anymore. Great guy. And he need the front. You see this thing? I said something some time ago. Some people say, you see all these people will be saying anything. If you send a message, if you agree, they will reply with scripture. Run away run. No. Those people, they are evil, evil devil. They call blood of Jesus for their matter. Let's move on, Sha. When it rains, like it happened this morning for here, when it rains, it pours, and for Manchester United, they are in the middle of an almighty storm. Eric Ten Hag has endured a difficult start to the new season, with the United boss having to deal with off-the-pitch issues involving Jadon Sancho, Anthony, Mason Greenwood, and more to be revealed as the season progresses. Not helping his case, but things haven't been much better on the pitch either. And Wednesday night 4-3 defeat at the hands of Bayern Munich in the Champions League saw them kick up the unwanted record of conceding 3 or more goals in 3 consecutive games for the first time since 1978. When Manchester United want to set record, they set it with class, with panache, with distinction, with sense of pride and arrogance. They do it finish. Well, one man just come out to just throw stone on somebody that does not even need it. He said, I would have put up 5 months of Brendan Rodgers to play with Jurgen Klopp. So Gerrard reveals his regret over Liverpool exit with a brutal jab towards his former boss, Brendan Rodgers. He said, the sign no, say Jurgen Klopp will come. If I not say, na so the word go be you. Not two head for Brigo. That's exactly what Gerrard is singing. He's singing Sally Young song. If you don't know that song, that's your business. Go and search Sally Young online. Maybe you will read a little bit about the man. And my mother used to answer that song with this word. What if the 2 head poor? What if the 2 head, now Oyogbere head, the 2 head where you bring, What if the two head now you're very head? Because it is impossible. I've seen twins that are both poor. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that's a possible two head. He said we had to fight to be heard. That's what the Spanish girls are saying. So this thing, it have taid. What she's saying, it have taid. Where's Siko when you need it? Siko, come! It have taid that all these women were enduring these things. Please put that one off, put that IC off, because like it's not even my career. It's just doing busy there. Let me on the one that works well for him. So these Spanish people are saying that we don't they suffer for long. We don't they suffer for long. They've been treating us badly for long. Please close that door. They've been treating us badly for long. We just spoke now. It's not like we know they're grateful, say we play for the Spanish national team, or say our life don't change as we win the World Cup. The thing be say, as women, we don't they suffer for long. People go just pass the corridor, they go palm our yash. People just they touch our breast. This one, unnecessary hugging. So we just need to scatter the table once and for all. Then we cannot move from here on. He said we had to fight to be heard. Spain stars Alexia Putellas and Irene Paredes speak out. Decades of systematic discrimination. Decades of systematic discrimination. Not be NFF be this, so not be MPFL. I'm just saying, because somebody goes on to hear this and I say, I said they look for Nigeria. No, not in Nigeria, not for Spain. Obi no Obi abroad. I'm just telling you so that people will understand. So you don't come and Nigerianize it and say, I heard it on Elegot and I was talking about Nigerian football. No, Ofia, it's not Nigeria, it's Spain. We speak at decades of systemic discrimination and their aim to inspire others to stand up and speak up and fight for their right. Get up, stand up. Get up, stand up for your right. That's Bob Marley's song, but that's what the Spanish people are singing. Spanish players said the fight they have waged with the country's football federation followed decades of systemic discrimination, and they hope that it will inspire others to Aluto continue. And so my late Uncle Segine used to say, let's put it to bed now and come to you guys. Everybody's got something to say. Okay, good. There's plenty of comment, but let me start from Instagram. Let's go back to Instagram. Let's go to the Grammys, the gram side, the place where everybody live fake life, where everybody have to use filter, everybody have to pad it up. Yes, Dami_YRON. He said, good morning, sir. Good morning to you. Hey, Baba J, this guy give me some old school worry names yesterday. Kavagina. Remember you don't mention Ikengoa or Eda Stan or what's the one we did for near library with the that's for maybe Kavagina. No, I mean Kavagina. I don't forget my worry man. For Jerry, what school did near library there? I forgot the name. But Baba J, he said, "Big bros, Rendo, that Mr. E. That Mr. E, that time with the type that so you have to type one good comment to, but you type Mr. E. I said anybody that Mr. E here. Sabi girl say good morning, sir. Sabi girl, they too like this. Okay. Sabi girl, how far now? How is Abuja treating you? Well, the rain, yeah. This rain will be weather for two. This na rain where if you stay for ground floor now, you go to hold your padokenu to learn the job people start. Saviki said people need to know that private sector has similar modus operandi. They don't know, say privatize. Private sector worse past government sector. Mayowa will come here, learn our slang, and go and use it in Twitter. You go to pay school fees, you Mayowa, I will send you invoice. That is it. So this morning again, you can't finish the discussion. No. You know the funny thing, there's one thing I've learned with Nigerians or black people. It's one thing I learned with black people. Nobody gaslights people like black. Some people just show up in your DM. Wait, if you stop talking about this thing, I don't pass. God have blessed you and you should move on. No. God have blessed Jewish people, but they always talk about the Holocaust. They've not stopped talking about it. Now, only black man, they will say that you don't talk about the bad things that they do to you. Who tell you so? Before this creation, devil offended God. God never stopped talking about it. Till today, God never let her go. He still against the devil. But I'm created in his image and likeness. But you want me to behave contrary. Now, whether or not, when I do. Sodom and Gomorrah way happen where they go just let fly. They give a full chapter for Bible. What did you say? What did you say God to do? To always remind people. Abi, now be that I say this book of the law shall not depart from you. It is written. What do you mean? For remembrance. What is this person self? What be name? What is your name? Let me sound like my son. What is your name? Okay. Saviki say, I remember they said Muff. I read that one. Maya say, my experience during Nigeria under 20 World Cup. It is well. Talk experience. Share your experience. Don't be using phrase. Saviki say the industry can crumble you. They never see anything. Me, I'm not giving up on this one. No. I'm not giving up on this one at all. I'm fighting. I'm standing. I speak up for myself. I'm not going to speak up on behalf of any other person. I'm not speaking up for another person, but I'm speaking up for myself. And if anybody like will say let it go. No, we're not letting go. We will talk. We will speak anytime there is a need. Saviki say, no spoil face like monkey will lick lime. Vicky, you don't worry slangs now. You go see, you go join my wife, you go pay now. My wife say, I dey look you. I go phone your guy for I not girl. My wife just laugh. You know that I like to laugh over. All she does me not to laugh. Say, no worry, leave and I be the boss. Say man, it said I love TV and radio. My hand not that side. My job is in the family side. That side is his business. Pressure 7 say most people that smoke wish they never started it. They're too they beg and they tire me for them. Just give me one stick there. What's that? Stranger way you don't know. Oh, but pass me the lighter. Pass me the lighter. Which lighter? You buy lighter for you. Get right. It does not smoke. I wicked all. Pass me the Mr. Sugar One, he say, Baba no verse. You say you do give away 100K and not be give away. Oh. Somebody's reach out to me, say picking school fees, house rent, something. In the state, I've been near the state now, but we used to be worried. We went to school together. I was like, okay, I know I'd be me too. I don't do that position, and it's not good for my side. You understand? It's not good. I know I'd be growing up, so I know what it means to be broke. I just look at no need to ask how much. There's actually no need. I just do mental calculation. People they worry, my people they believe. I know how much the general, level. Bobby, see, for my mind, I follow you better than my you buy a match. I beg, send me a lot. Make peace for day, Bobby, send me a lot. Let this one not be. You just come and comment on this thing. Man United will win. Send me like 2 million. Because this is now, I would say the value of the naira not too day high again. So 2 million be like 2,000 naira now. Send me 2 million. You can send me 2 million and ask me on social media, no problem. Just send me 2 million or 10 million. They tell you what, and you help me say, now you my godfather, no problem. You guys say, Baba no verse. You say you do give away. Not be give away now. Former classmate I send money to, and the person talk say, I could have killed a lot. Look at my face. I could have killed a lot of person. Right there, people are ungrateful, Sha. People are ungrateful. Now somebody talk say, okay, so I sent cake to someone, a guy who was his birthday. I just like, okay, let's surprise this person. The person say, instead of me to buy phone, I send her money, I sent cake, give her. I say, okay, now let's leave it like that. There are people they were ungrateful. Some people help you get your money. Or this social media, what would they? Now somebody way ask me for money, say I give my money, may pay picking school fees. I gotta say even me. That during COVID though, I say even me as a day or so, my children for 1 year now never go to school. I did do home training because I couldn't homeschooling because I couldn't pay and things rough. You know the guy come right on the comment say, you know, say I would subscribe. This is your wickedness. And they go unfollow you and I go tell people where I don't tell me they subscribe, maybe they unsubscribe. I be like, I never earn one for the YouTube. If not so they want to blackmail me now, maybe they just my close the YouTube channel, I go stream, they go also. Because again, I'm not really lazy like that. Me, I go get money. I go get money for street passive and this now. So what's all this blackmail? I say, bros, I mean, just unsubscribe. I mean, block me for everywhere, because this way this one day now, if you just see me for road, pour fire, pour fire my body. I say, bros, just block me everywhere, because so I go still block you, sha, but just it make you get the fastest, get the pride and the honor of being the one will block me, because I block and they go block you. Which I go check people who I don't block on Facebook. The people who I block, let's pass the people where they follow me, and my this followers don't follow. People I block by 11,000 people. I say, shoot, I saw a wicked rich. Because I the people block me, Jennifer. It says, Patrick say, I don't feel live fake life. Oh, make my empire no say I did comfortable. I don't know when the fake life they even the comfort. But I say tell them to like our page. Oh, I don't talk. Oh. Mr. Sugar, I say, Elevator, please. I would like you to talk about the whole Brilla issue. One, if it's okay with you, because it seems like conspiracy. No, I'm gonna talk about that. See, I'm gonna serialize. I'm gonna talk about them in peace. The time because where I'm gonna dedicate full time to tell the story, because some people, I see the same people, they tell me say, I hear say you do something, I made a sack you. I was like, why the person not tell you the thing I do? The person will tell you the thing I do, because you really sure say I go there this bold, they're online, they make bad. If I do something wrong, I choose not to do wrong, and not because of anybody, but because of my mom and the name of my family. That's all. If there's anything where anybody they do bad, I go feed. I say I will feed one PhD level past the person, but I choose not to. It's a choice. So the day they come, no worry, we'll talk about that. We'll definitely talk about that. But I just like occasionally, like this mobile issue, I just like occasionally remind people, say, not be only music, because wherever I thought music industry is dark. When I not watch the stalker for the honest bunch, when I not watch how it talks, say people way in trust, say they go help and they're not going to give a helping hand. Everywhere you do, hospital. Let me tell you something. My sister, they work with one hospital. So she can't leave. She can't get her own pharmacy shop. She can't leave. For real. She can't meet the doctor, say, I beg, I need you to give me. And doctor should not work with like almost all her life, like over 15 to 20 years old. Might just get ID cards, because for worry police harass people. The doctor say, because you know they work with me, I not feel give you. That's supposed to be like help where you go feel render to somebody. It's as a Patrick said, the only thing where they tire me for Lagos, Lagos train be say our road not good for this side. Again, this side where the road for good. And I'm in Lagos, so Liverpool, anywhere rain fall. But this rain where they fall now, so wow. Blind are people motor get to, because if the way the water till they come, now you have to go knock your engine. Marvin P82 Jacob, he said, good morning, boss of life. Good morning to you. Precious MNK01, he said, boss, that your tweet yesterday, scatter table, the table never ever scatter. I fire I want put one scatter the table. I want pour fire from the table. He said, thank God I can watch your show today. Okay. Mr. Sugar, because I just found out that evil people in Onisha was discharged like Sugar George and Maximum Go. Marvin P said, if Manchester United no win tomorrow game, they should go and play in the championship. No, they will still play in the Premier League. Wait, if you wanted to play in the championship, sorry. Hey, Amibola Hana, I had to go for your side. But they play the boss small, don't worry. Your shoe go so shine past many people where they shine now. You don't say this life, now turn by turn. My mother go say for parade now about turner. I person with the front in the back. Hey, Bob, see Bobby don't bribe me. Like play, Bobby don't bribe me. Bobby, this is your bribe. This is your offering for the gods. It's small. This cola. The gods reject this cola, but we go for him. You know, like Igbo man they refuse money for a shop. Okay, your money not reach the LG, the 60 inches. Don't worry. I got one for Paki shop. Where this your money go buy? God, I like my Igbo brothers so much. In my next life, I go be Igbo man. Forget, even I like when I marginalize us, I go see be my next life, I go be Igbo man. Forget it. Baba J619 say, bros, what's your take on Arsenal and Spurs game? They ask you now. Okay, I'm going to talk about that game small. Arsenal Spurs current squad. Who go make the combined 11? How many Spurs players go make the combined 11? What could start? Goalkeeper to goalkeeper. Arsenal goalkeeper first. Any of the two goalkeeper, even Arsenal goalkeeper with the bench, go start ahead of any of Spurs goalkeeper. Right full back. Who they Spurs right full back? Sabi girl, go ahead, come and represent your club. But share with us from the offering. Which offering? For £4. £4 where YouTube go takes how many percent? What do they worry you now? Now you follow Mr. Church. Now this is not make man of God the vessel. You see that guy for Benin now where they talk, saying a fire go burn people. Now this is like cause I'm offering whenever I will enter bottle basket, they want share now. Rain they follow, rain they fall, rain they follow. Don't just let me cut on down. Small small thing I invest me. I don't tell you now. Come on, follow me, share. So I give person 100K, don't say the money not reach you. And then they give money again to people. And I pray for people now. If you ask me for it, I say God good one. Because this one this way. God good one, and they not they cause problem, then they too big. But me, I ask people because I'm grateful. He said, be coming down. No, and then they come down. Rain day, yes. I stretch my hands small now. If I shout, thought I will come. I just tell you. I know where you do, and I can do you know foul. Mr. Sugar, he said, that's why you expert three, so you now even their players are. I don't understand. Bros, right? You not even sabi their players. What I was a sports player for? Now let's you me and that one way get white hair. Richarlison. No, I know some of the players, Kulusevski. At least I know like 5 sports players now. me, Kulusevski, who again? Richarlison, finish. All the rest, nonsense. I don't know them, and I don't want to know them. Okay, let's go. How you go to follow us now? You go to know Spurs. That's disrespect now. How you go to serve God? You gotta go meet Babalawo for help. That's disrespect. I can't be following us now, be knowing us now, and then I'll be knowing Babalawo's Babalawo Omoshe. Not even the Babalawo itself, but the Omoshe of the Babalawo the level. The one where they carry the Zomo, they go for foreign junction. What's that? Which can play with that? The person here the big pass now. True. I wear white and they go follow with the pig when they put the play. Only 5 for 1 foot team. I don't know reach 5, Seth. I don't know reach 5. I don't want to know them. What's that? I don't player for Uzbekistan, Azerbaijan. I don't want no sports players. They're shit. They're no shit. They tell you I'll be a Tuba Gaddafi. I wrote to Rego, my guy, partner for life. He said, I greet you, Olorogun one. That title, Jenison. Olorogun, a big title now. Man United has a brighter chance. Chelsea has a long way to go. So I ask this question: between Chelsea and Man United, who is suffering the most? Who is going through a lot? Who is going through a lot? Who is seeing hell the most, and who have a brighter chance of hell, freeing their grasp from the grips of Lucifer? Oh God. Arenture says that Brighton game it surprised me. Mitoma, he not just play anything. Europa competition hard. No, the wind of the night. You know, they are used to playing in the afternoon, daytime. When like enter their eye, Guazigi. And Mitoma, they know Afa. They know say na second time rain, I need bring cool. That's what they thought. This is second time rain, I need bring cool. You don't understand. Let me explain that for you. My mother said if you go somewhere, rain beat you once, the rain can't stop. You see where your wet clothes, you can see they go. If another record beats you, better cool. And so my mother think they talk about here. Additional love, say good morning, Alagote family. Good morning to you. Wale Moose. You're my muse. That musician will use this word for music. John Legend. Yes, John Legend. He said, good morning, boss. This is Patrick. He said, our society today, well, as a cappella, I always say, we are humans, yet finding humanity is difficult. I agree with him. Digital Abuma say, it is it is crazy. Digital Abuma wanted to say, most business CEOs are mini gods. So this is why Nigeria no feed better. No, Nigeria go better. That one, let's pause there. I know why would they convert play to problem. Nigeria go better. Clear your mat. Clear now. Shit, they this corner of your mat. Shit. They did have my clear mat. Nigeria not feel better. And I bought children for you. I get 3 children for you. Don't say that. The Nigeria we have is a reflection of the families and different units we have. Wickedness. Oh God, Nigeria. They was thinking about Nigeria. They talk of wickedness in high places, not low places. But let's in Nigeria, we also get low places. Hey, official Lucky Friday. That is name like a name, Lucky Friday. And today's Friday. Brighton tried at least to hold Milan on a goalless draw isn't easy. Though, wait till this guy. Lucky Friday. You don't want everybody smoke something. Brighton and AC Milan. Please. Who do you guys play? FC Taraba. Hey. Is Patrick say, and I remember one way after the Man City game, say many UCL teams go struggle for EPL, yet for Europa League, many EPL teams not fit to win. No mind them, no mind all those people with they want to be popular unnecessarily. Bobby Kugwe say, how can you pay a 2 million bonus after being not be 2 million, 4 million? After being sacked, okay. I understand where you come from. Sacked for a car you've paid for. It makes no sense. You should have sued. That's you see the suing thing, Everybody they talk this suing thing. Let me create a scenario for now, as Nigerians, so because a man when don't know the environment when he day, now they put himself for trouble. A man when don't know the people when they do things with, now they always enter trouble. So let me give you a clear example of the people that don't come up for this slide matter. A man when don't know the environment when he did, now they always enter trouble. And let me explain. Obviously, my lawyer, by support Musa, it's always on the line. Say I have the best case ever, it's an easy thing. I said, bros, think this thing well, before you they write these court papers where you want write. So what I want is write out for paper, say I hear what you talk, I see what you do. I know what to do, but I'm not good one. Make una take the car. He said, no, we have a case, let's go to court. I said, bros, wait. I don't want Japan, I don't want run. I wanted this Nigeria. And I go work hard, I go build a business where go thrive. Do you know how Nigerians go look at me from here on, seeing my business, they go say, you don't know that one way, that ungrateful worry boy, way sue your guy. Because in Nigeria, rich people never do wrong. Successful people are never wrong in this country. No matter what they do, a rich person kill your pikin, if you don't judge, they never do wrong. So if we go court, peradventure going forward, I become successful, my success will always be tied to his apron. That idiot now, we go sue that man. Now let's say now to say we go court to now when we say the radio, nobody they listen to them again. They go put the blame on me. I'll become Akon. I said, bros, no. I know they go church, but God is speaking to us here. But we use sense. Wisdom is profitable to direct. I carry this car, he go see use a brag, say, nah, the car we buy from you, I don't pay finish, but they don't go put that. You know, some people go give you half truth, call pardon will lie. When people ask you, did he buy a car? Yes. Okay, at the end of the conversation, they're not going to talk the other part. So I said, let him take his whatever. He go even good self, say, I start from the scratch. I can beat my chest, say, in my lowest of low in Nigeria, I grew from the scratch. And, you know, thinking about it now, it makes sense. COVID still come. I'm one of those people where we say, during COVID, I started a business, but you see how it has turned out to be. It's easy to sue, but in Nigeria, that's not good. In the beginning, lawyer Vita said we do it for free for you, pro bono. I go reach one place, I say you have to pay for filing. When I say free, not just to go court and appearance, but this filing, that one. No, I don't want to drag myself. You say as I dey free, I dey independent. All the things why I do well. If to say I go that court, my daddy matter go end. Maybe I've done the find money now to run, go join them, Bobby for UK. I'm going to go do anything what they do for that side. They go see find me condo. If you say right later, go give the consular. You don't know how connected this body. Don't give this person visa. Okay, oh God. The future goes switch. Yeah, some people, the future goes switch. That's all I can say. Let me not say more. Here's a Patrick say, where is Emmanuel? Which Emmanuel are you talking about? Emmanuel Sebastian or Emmanuel Yorokiri? Emmanuel Sebastian is doing a training. He's doing a training. He had to go for training. For this job, he doesn't say we need training. So he's doing a training to get better. He'll be back next week. Additional Avoma say until we start making the changes from our own close unit, we can never see the light of the day. We point at others when we are worse. The Lord say, I think we should leave the authority to do their job. I pray they do the job and do it very well. But this country, people get money, they know they feel the job against them all. And up this country, somebody take full pension, people money, put her for a pocket. You can't. He go prison, but he decide check for a business. The business they run well. The people where they take their pension, they bury their papa every day. Nothing happen. And if he come out to a single opinion, pass people never go jail once. That be this country. When I calm down, oh, when I calm down. When the poor man thief, not thief. When the rich man thief, they give a name, the color and embezzlement, siphon, this one, corruption. They don't call him thief because his status of society too big to be called a thief. The now I say Ryan White, Saliba, Magalhaes, Zinchenko. I say a combined 11 now. You know, go put sports players, Zinchenko, Rice, Odegaard, Martinelli, Jesus, Saka, even Jesus, they shout Jesus. Okay, Song. Okay, you put Song. Okay, give them one. So, Emmanuel, hey, if you understand where you this is, he said Arsenal Sports combined 11. Raya, White, Gabriel, Saliba, Zinchenko, a full defense and goalkeeper and Arsenal. Midfield party is injured. Remove party for that one. Party not come to the party. Rice, Odegaard, party, even Green injured Arsenal player. And then forward, Martinelli, Saka, Jesus. That is Emmanuel. See, you are wicked at the devil. Blood of God. Bobby says, is there any team you want in our AFCON group? I'm looking at Ivory Coast. We win the title anytime we go undefeated to them, which I think we will. I'm open to anyone anyway. I'm open to anybody. But somebody's telling me we'll have Morocco. Because they like giving us North Africans. Look at the history. We always have North Africa. If not be Egypt, it could be Tunisia. So I'm thinking we'll have Morocco, but I don't know anybody they bring. Let them bring them. My wife said the future will surely be great. Sure, the future will be great too. My wife said I will report you to your guard home. My girl. She just joke. She don't laugh at you. The last I said, when you went from Onana story to Henrietta's, I almost thought the news item was going to be about Onana's wife. When I heard Henrietta, well done, well done. Aproko Marchant, well done. We don't pass the time. We need to pack our bag and baggages and get out of this place. But we could still see Bobby the laugh. Bob, why are you laughing? What's making you laugh? You're giving me money. Leave that bribe. That bribe fees for cola. He said the alarm. I say I've been thinking say British press want open shop on the welfare too. No. They protect family unless the family misbehave. My Michael say my experience not be your West Sports paparazzi then, and even my design for Nigeria under 20 wasn't good at all. Everyone has a story. Sami girl, Queen of Sports, only you. He said, what do you think about Onana? I don't think he is a bad keeper sharp. Okay, so on the Onana issue, this is what I think. I don't think Onana is as good as they say he is. Onana is a racket. Yeah, I mean, you know, when they do it abroad, they do it with so much style that even we could hail them. Onana is a racket. You know this, coach, your boy is here, Simon, I like to come play, and I go collect my cut. You know, they know how to do their things. So he's a racket. He's not as good as they say he is. He had a good run in the Champions League, which we've seen a lot of goalkeepers do. But we forgot that in the league, they were horrible and terrible. We forgot that bit. That bit that we forgot is the part that have not come back to bite Onana. And then again, generally, Manchester United, you can see that players are not running, they're not tracking back when they lose the ball. There's no sense of urgency. The defense is in shambles. The midfield is discombobulated. I mean, I'm not even talking about the attack that is filled with pride and egotistic players. So it's just not there. And as a goalkeeper, the case of Onana is a case of when the foundation is weak, what can the righteous do? Unfortunately, the foundation is the devil's foundation. Manchester United is Red Devil. Onana, I don't know. I don't even know whether Onana righteous or righteous, but it's just something that cannot happen there. So that's the situation with Onana. Noah Turin, once in a while, always showing up. But thanks for showing up. So now Spurs have won 2 games and they feel like they have. And they tell you, bros, they say they will even win the league this season. So they will beat Arsenal this weekend. Spurs, Sabi Gana, let me attack Spurs now. The other one, you say, I think Chelsea is still better than Man United because Chelsea was still successful not too long ago, and their issue is just getting it right with the new owner and allowing squad to grow together. This is what they said about Man United from 2013 when they started saying, Silas just left, they will get it right. And Woodward is learning on the job. It will perfect. You don't learn on the job, you don't go. It's not perfect. It's going from bad to worse. He had our pressure say abroad cigarette beggars are the world. Really? Jam. Let me say this culture everywhere. Sabi girl, Queen of Sport. Is it the Temisa of Nigeria FM Lagos? Yes, so Temisa. Temisa, work with Temisa, you know how far. Temisa is top of the line. Temisa is top of the line. The Lara just say, Levy Yanga don't go find Mourinho trouble wahala. You go see him. Mourinho go answer him. Don't worry. Mourinho go talk with this way nobody know about Levy. Very soon you go see. Mourinho go tell us say I'm poisoning Dele Ali drink. Not Jose Mourinho. The Lara just say all this player scandal is not also helping Man United case. Not to forget the useless ones that are not having scandal too, like Martial, Maguire, and so on. You guys, the useless ones. God, Nigerians, I love you guys. You guys are so good. President Dominic say, boss, I laugh when someone told me Liverpool will finish above Arsenal this season. We have placed a bet of 100K down to the end of the season. Liverpool is not a bad team. I just don't think that Liverpool is solid defensively. I mean, this is the 4th time they're coming from behind. But the thing is, midfield to attack. What a lot of people don't give Jurgen Klopp credit for is how he's been able to change his midfield without a force, without spending too much, without going through the madness that Chelsea are going through, and still keeping a very good attack. So I think Liverpool have a team. If you ask me currently, Liverpool is a stronger team than Arsenal. Would they go the long haul? That defense is not really the Liverpool defense is not impregnable. But the Liverpool team reminds me of Pep Guardiola's Barcelona. Not like they are equal, not like they are equal in quality, but in terms of dynamics. So Pep Guardiola Barcelona was not really strong defensively, but I mean Carlos Puyol is obviously somebody you would give big credit to. But remember they had a goalkeeper called Pinto. Your goalkeeper is Pinto, and then some other players that were just there trying to find their feet together. But because of how awesome they are from what's his name, Sergio Busquets up to Messi, it was almost impossible for you to even win them because you score them one like, how dare you? So that's how Liverpool is. But can they sustain it on the long haul? That's what I don't know. That's what I fear for them. But Arsenal right now, if Gabriel Jesus gets injured today, Arsenal season is over. If Gabriel Jesus gets injured and they say he's going to be out for 3 months, Arsenal season is over. So it's crazy. That's why I'm still angry that Arsenal didn't sign Marcus Thuram. Now you see what Marcus Thuram is playing at Inter, and I'm saying to myself, this guy would have battled all this weak English defense and give them problem. But let's see how it goes. I'm not saying Arsenal will not finish above Liverpool, but I'm not confident. I just come out publicly and bet 100K against Liverpool finishing over Arsenal. That's just my position. I might be wrong. These things are happen. A lot of us say all this. Okay, I think I read that one. And then a lot of us wanted to say maybe success has not given the Spanish ladies confidence to talk. Success will always give people confidence to talk because sometimes when you're talking against your oppressor, you need to have something to leverage on to find your voice. If they had gone to the World Cup and they got knocked out in the group stage, and the president go to the dressing room and kiss the girls when they are crying, nobody will say anything. It's normal. And the coach pam them for and say, don't worry, a whole breast. Nobody will talk. But because if they complain and say you bunch of losers, you're just looking for who to blame. But now they've won. So they can talk because this thing is becoming, like I said, it's over a decade. So it's a long time. In case you don't know, a decade is over 10 years, right? So you have to look at that and say they have a cause, a reason, but they were looking for something to speak. And nothing unite people like rage. Nothing unite people like rage. See people marching on the street for Mohbad. 80%, if I'm going to be nice, of the people that don't know who Mohbad is. If you take away the picture from internet, if Mohbad waka come now, waka pass their front, they don't know. That's just the truth. But once it comes to rage, say anger, what could destroy things? There's so much common ground. That's how the human forces. Call those same people, make them invest together, build a better Nigeria. No, they're not good. They're not going to trust each other again. But right there, they go share cigar, they go share food, they'll share snack, they trust each other, jump on each other. But it's total stranger. That's no problem. Rage, nothing unite people like rage, because humans are destructive in nature. That's one of the things I've noticed. Humans are destructive. To destroy things, they switch humans over. Edith Alavoma says, if people don't know the past, how can you prevent the future? Talk about the past does not mean you know go move forward. I don't know for people. They don't talk about it, don't talk about it. Jewish people have not stopped talking about Holocaust. You know how long that is? 1945. Yes, Edith Alavoma says, if you like, forgive, but not forget what happened. Miss, if I need to forgive, that will ensure you know for the second time. That will guide your past. Bobby says, I beg, make I die that cigar. Like cigar smokers, if you see smokers' behaviors, God, and I know say some good day, if you not like on a verse, it's just a behavior that you need to improve on. I don't like them, and it's just funny. Like it's funny. You just did. Sometimes you travel public transport. I don't know if you guys have noticed that you're traveling public transport, and then you now reach already that place where bad everybody come down. You could just see one person with the smoke or corner. We don't know whether that guy now they plan to run the motor with it. My drag two. Wow. Then they travel the motor say person of of smoke. How are they doing? Jesus. Am I able pepper rice? King Ahmed says, good morning, boss. Is it only football you discuss here? Can other sports, other sports not concern me? Other sports not concern me. You know, I used to think that my job is to discuss every sport. No, there are somebody who will discuss. There are YouTube channels that discuss boxing, other sports, football, even not sports, football and life. I would discuss here. I don't discuss other sports. You discuss here other sports arising issues can be no. What is happening to our Nigerian football league? Not football now. When are they starting? You are doing well. So for the league, the reason why they've not started is the bill to run the league is about 8 to 10 billion. Nobody have it. So they are looking for sponsors to guarantee that money. That's the thing they are looking for. With the clubs also saying that they cannot start the season if they no take-off grant. Whether not 10 million or 20 million, they want something that would drive them on. And that money is not there. But they are on the verge, at least. Professor Sport have gotten MTN to power their streaming of the league. The league are talking with a few people. Start times is almost a done deal, and a few other sponsors that are tentatively there in Nigeria. Until you sign and it is announced, my brother, there is no deal. There's no handshake deal in Nigeria. Until you sign and it is announced and money have been transferred from one account to the other, you are not having a business. Remember when I tell you come and say they will sponsor the FA Cup, pay all our coaches their salary, they don't even pay. So even some signed deals, they work for Nigeria. So just understand that part. That's what's holding the league. But everything is set, just waiting for that to happen. Just that as that is happening, some people are moving. Okay, that's what's up. Additional I say, Bobby, send the 2 million. We go join celebrate you. I know your plan. But Bobby sending money. Bobby sending money. The line was say, okay, it's Harrietta. I just read the news item now. I thought I heard Henrietta, and you know what you do here now. Yeah, me dynamite. Them two be like two case is so weird, and somehow I feel Chelsea issue is just manager, while United now both player and manager. Chelsea should not be just manager. Chelsea issue plenty young players we no green mature day too. I know Vigri say manager. Truth be told. Yeah, me that I might say, Uncle He, we had the gist and part I'm sure we're true. There is an iota of truth in every rumor. Brilla did you bad, but they can never stop your obviously they can't. Okugwe says, Bobby says, where this 2 million now? Bobby, what's up now? You do owe me 2 million now. Why you got the reverse now? You want to IMF? IMF will take your natural resources, they'll give you loan with you. They'll call this make you pay. If you not pay, they won't blacklist you. The Larry just said that true. Smokers are able to fraternize with each other easily. Pass me lighter, I beg, like that mantra. Oh, you even know their language. Bobby says United is going through more than Chelsea, but more is expected from Chelsea, though United has the brighter future. Okay, let me believe you. The Larry say, I tip Arsenal for a win ahead of the weekend. I also hope they do. Bobby says the Nigerians' current seeding for the AFCON draw is there. Any team you like, you look forward in our group. For me, it's Ivory Coast. For me, I look forward to Morocco. I want us to play Morocco. Ivory Coast. Well, Ivory Coast is not special right now. So, again, I like the part where every time we win them, we've gone on to win the Nations Cup in 94, then Basile and the rest of them, and in 2013. Not a bad idea, but we'll see. The Lara say Brighton were overwhelmed, then be Jambito. Okay, I agree with you. Now they will have to earn their experience to get better. I agree with you on that one too, Sha, but when you're beating Man United and beating some teams, you should also do the same things out there. I mean, that might say combines, if this one puts sports player, na mistake. And maybe one. He said Raya, Zinchenko, Saliba, Gabriel, White, Declan Rice, Odegaard, Partey, Son, Saka, and Jesus. Oh God. Demola Ibrahim say Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Rice, Odegaard, Madison, Son, Saka, and Jesus. Okay, Madison have had a good start to his sports career, but he will still begin play badly. Osaze, good morning. Say good morning, bro. Now, Mio, son of Oba, long time. Son of Oba Bini, Super Eagles. It is blessed to have Boniface until he begin playing regularly for our team. Emmanuel Livianis says, Elegbete, you know they go church, but you like to quote Bible. Why? And they say Bible, not only they go church, they quote them. Not below the good church, they quote Bible now. Bible not be word of God. I don't like church, Nigerian church, because Nigerian church not be Christian. That's not a godly gathering. Nigerian church is not a godly gathering. The same church. So let me give you some reasons why I don't go to church. I was born and raised in church. But the reason why I don't go to church again is you'll sit down for church. They go tell you, say, what has light got to do with darkness? They're going to preach them. They tell you what are the sons of God got to do with the sons of Belial. The same people go come package one pastor, maybe vice president to one Muslim. They'll come tell you, say, Joseph was the father of Pharaoh. He is there because God wants it. When they create, when I stay one line, man, know whether I yellow line go send or na thunder. Because Ogun, we need people that make Ogun lazy. That's one. Two, in Nigerian church, the Nigerian church, the devil is more popular than God. I think in Nigerian church, Nigerian Christians or Nigerian church people are serving the devil. I don't owe anybody apology, and I don't stop anybody from going to church. I believe in God. The Nigerian church make God very, very lazy. Again, the Nigerian church make people irresponsible. In the Nigerian church context of life, if something go well, na God want. If something go wrong, na devil want. You are not responsible of anything. But how is it that when the last day come, I will not be judged? Why am I being judged when the church already programmed my head to say I'm not responsible, I'm not culpable for anything? It makes people irresponsible. And that's why we have an irresponsible society. So for me, I do not believe that I can go sit down there and carry my children, go take that indoctrination and grow up like that. That's why I don't go. Do I like the Bible? One of the greatest books ever written. You know why? There is nothing you want to do in the Bible. If you want to do evil, the Bible supports it. If you want to do good, the Bible supports it. If you want to be lazy, the Bible, anything you want to do in life, you want to take another person's wife and kill the husband, look no further. The man after God's heart, David, is a man to emulate. He's the greatest man. He take Bathsheba and kill the husband. Very simple. So context and content matters, but in the way church is done in Nigeria, I'm not gonna go sit down under. I don't care who you think said it. I have heard some of the most respected pastors says, if you don't pay tithe and offering, you will go to hell. I've heard people say, if you don't do your wedding in church, God is not in your marriage. Meanwhile, white wedding, now Oyibo traditional wedding, what will carry come here, the Bible. But these same people tell you every day, God told me, see, if you want to do this talk about church, where you ask, so we'll spend the whole day. I try sometimes to stay away from it because I don't want to use my conviction to drag anybody out. I asked a question the other day, if Tinubu is your father, do you walk around being afraid of thugs or opposition party attacking you? The answer is no. People are children of God. They'll see cobwebs for the house, they say enemy don't come. They'll see spider, they say enemy don't come. They'll see wogako, they say enemy don't come. I don't understand how God, Psalm 24 verse 1 says the earth is the Lord, the fullness thereof, the world and all that dwell therein. And that person is supposed to be my father. Again, Nigerian church makes it impossible for you to have a direct relationship with God. There's always a man of God that needs to speak to my father before he will speak to me. I don't understand. Me and my father are the better than me. If God is my father, I not talk to me again. He fear me. If I be Jagoda, I not be my father. Somebody if you handle devil, not if you handle me. I don't understand. So there's too much to unpack going to church. And I decided to stop on my own. If you like and go, I'm not stopping you. The same way I read every book, Quran, 7 book of Moses, the lost verses, everything. I read everything. Esoteric verses. I read all of them. Because if you look at every 10 years, the translation of the Bible changes. I don't even want to go there. If we go into that conversation, it's a different thing entirely. And I know that somebody will come and say, I have read, I've lost my mind. No, I've not lost my mind. 9 out of 10 Nigerian Christians are always praying against enemies that will die. Please, do you realize that you're somebody's enemy too? You don't die. 5 of every 10 Nigerian Christians is praying for fire every day for somebody's head. You know that somebody else is praying fire for you. Why you say we're not normal? Look, Nigerians where they travel from Nigeria. Once they go abroad, some of the prayer points where they pray for Nigeria here, they need to pray again. What's happen? God don't change. I thought God is the same everywhere. Is he not the same God? Why did God change? You hear me? You did UK now for like how many years now? You the same prayer point you pray for Nigeria before you pray here again. No, there's a reason why. So if there is a transition in God, I don't want to serve that kind of God. I want to be sane and I want to be normal. I don't want to try. I also don't want to inherit anybody's enemy because that's the way it works. Again, they go tell you say God, church, Christian, pastor work, not God, not call person. But if pastor die, wife go take over. If wife die, pikin go take over. Why is God calling only one family? Is that not a nepotism God? That God not be nepotism God? It's a long conversation anyway. Moku live about Bible is a book that anybody can read and quote. The thing about quoting Bible is if you read that, if it is relevant, you can quote it. That I might say, but Uncle E, you tip share sheet to make top 5, I made a mistake. I'm human. I just realized my mistake. I'm only human. Sometimes I make mistake. If I make one mistake in 20 years, not a big deal. He had my pressure say Chelsea looks more like QPR. They just run around like headless chicken. As for Man United, they are like table tennis bounce. In the right spot, fans clap. Bounce on the wrong spot, one scandal will sprout. Big grammar. Emmanuel Libian say, I agree with you 100%. Jamie Dynamite to say, once I went to church in Germany, I knew I was a thin line away from leaving the religion. Because clearly, most of those churches in Nigeria are not Christians at all. You never say anything. Poor person for church get need, they go say let us pray. Pastor get need, they say let us contribute. I don't understand. Where's the imbalance there? Poor people own a prayer and I the summer. Rich people, by pastor own a contribution. Una the mad. Una really the mad. And I don't take us play for too long. You mean that I'm like only poor people I did prayer band for church. Only poor people. The people were supposed to pray for covering for me. Now poor people did it. Yami Dynamite say, I don't hear the ones where say if you don't pay tithe, things will be tight. Or poor person swear to and I dey work, and God say will bless the works of my hand. This allow for my saying a business. Every time I say even to go to church, don't hard with the whole hourly and 24-hour working system. At times, that Sunday is the only day you have to catch your breath and be human. Eye of voice says, "Man, you is the new Everton." Hey, Jesus. This is where we close and go. Please, precious somebody can say, Nigerian pastor now, middleman to God. Well, at this point, this is where I pack my bags and baggages to go. Man United is the new Everton. Yeah, my name is Sedafi Manchester. You love to come in and look at one of sports. Have a wonderful weekend. Let's meet again on Monday. Watch out for my reaction video, Arsenal versus Spurs game. I hope that Arsenal wins that shitty club, but if they don't win them on Monday, I know say go and not gonna let me rest, but let's keep our fingers crossed. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye bye.